Hi guys, this is Chauncey from Good Music to Know, and today we're joined with Yuuf Backstage. At Gretchen in Berlin for their, I hope I say this right, Mount Sava tour. Yeah, I had to practice a few times and I still said it wrong. So how are you guys feeling? How's the energy before going on stage?
Amazing. No, it's really good. We came in here and there's so much fruit and nuts and water, so we're just gobbling up all the foods. We're very happy right now. Just had an amazing sound check. It's a beautiful venue and it's a good life.
So Mount Sava shifts from the coastal calm of Alma's Cove to something more raw and vast. So what drew you to that desert energy this time around for this new EP?
Any takers?
The music itself, in a funny way. I think we were just starting to write and jam, improvise ideas that had a theme to them, and the theme somehow kind of started presenting itself more and more as a drier kind of sound. Maybe we started using slightly different scales on the harmonic instruments. Texturally speaking, on percussion and drums, we started using different sounds from Alma's Cove. So I think we soon realized that the music was just going to go that way, and then we adapted the visual side and maybe the thematic side to it as well, with the song titles and everything. Thank you very much.
And then I read somewhere that you described Mount Sava as like the spiritual sister to Alma's Cove. So what connects them for you, like maybe emotionally or sonically?
I mean, I guess to in a way, just add it on top of what Andrew is saying and answer your question at the same time. Alma's Cove is really like a lot of, when we were envisioning it and thinking about the visuals and the way what the songs meant, it was really like water was the main element, like a tropical forest, water, but like really the way we were seeing it is like you're following kind of a river that little by little creeps into the sea, whilst Mount Sava is like the complete opposite. It's the absence of water. It's really arid, really desertic, and hopefully the music is representing that as well. Yeah.
And I know you guys are deep in your first full tour, so what's been the most unexpected or special moment on the road so far for you boys?
Well, the first show we did in North America was in Toronto, and it was a real good time, real good vibes. And you know, by the last song, I was like, whoa, I've never jumped into a crowd and danced with a crowd before, so might as well do that. And so I did that, but it was a very high stage, and by the I was like, oh, maybe I should get back on stage now. And I just struggled so much that I had to tumble and just like break the stage and like completely ruin my guitar part. But it was a really fun time, and Ollie has all of that on a video somehow. So yeah.
It's coming one day. The first thing that comes up is also in Toronto, actually. I went to buy a burrito, which has started a bit of also an obsession I have now, but I bought a burrito and it was maybe the length of this microphone.
Was it Chipotle?
No, it was a local place. Burrito Bros. Yeah. That's how you know it's good. It's a family business. And it was so heavy that we was going to try and break out the luggage scale to figure out if, like, because it was genuinely, like, I couldn't reach around it at all with my hand. It was, I did manage to beat it, which surprised me. It came back and beat me later, but it was so worth it.
I think, yeah. I was thinking, should I say something from the European leg of this tour, which is currently happening? But I think I'm still very impressed with all of the experiences that we've had over in North America. So I'm gonna pick that side. And I think Denver really surprised me as an audience. We had no expectations whatsoever. It was a crazy packed room, and please, dear Denver people, Denveranians, you are crazy when it comes to merch. Apparently, you really wanted everything. And we were like, this is the second gig of our tour in North America, and we're nearly running out of merch. So we're coming back with more, just so you know.
I have really enjoyed, well, I'll say both about both sort of tours, but like in North America, I think the people that we met were really beautiful and really fun. And there was a lot of like nice stories that we exchanged, and it was really good. And then in Europe, I think the people we've worked with in venues, like sound engineers and the teams, have just been like insane, like incredible. And I think for me, it's like, that part of it has been like, I've just been like quite surprised and impressed by how amazing people are. So
Yeah.
And when you guys are playing live, is there like a specific track that always maybe pulls something extra out of you emotionally or really gets you in the feels from this new EP?
Recently for me has been opening, just because when we played in Amsterdam, there was someone dedicated for lights, and Mas, shout out to Mas, he was absolutely brilliant. And he, like, for opening, the three of us usually sit down, and we have Anthony basically do his bow, and I was sitting down, and I was actually lying down on stage, and then I see this crazy light just like on Anthony. I was like, man, this guy looks like a god. It's pretty sweet.
it looked like something out of Alien.
I think maybe the most special song every night for me is the song we listen to in the warm-up room. We've been banging out Victory Lap like before every gig for the last 3 months or so, and just going crazy by the Fred Again song. So Fred, if you're seeing this, thank you for beautiful music.
And Skepta.
Sorry, and Skepta, of course. Sorry, I never forget Skepta.
I really like our song Iman, and it feels nice to play it early on in the set because it's a very heartfelt piece for me, and feels like that's usually, maybe occasionally it takes like 1 or 2 songs for me to settle in and sort of like get acclimatized with the room and the stage, and that song usually does it for me. And we have loads of sweet moments on stage together.
Probably from the new record would be Kalima. So I like the bridge bit when we go quite loud, because we get to like dig in a bit, and then it's like, oh, okay, cool. Right, it's very rocking.
So if Mount Sava was a film, what kind of scene would it soundtrack? Like, would it be maybe like a desert chase, running into the void, a cosmic dream? What would you guys envision?
Spaghetti Western by Ennio Morricone. The trilogy that he does with Clint Eastwood is pretty dope.
Well, Ennio Morricone is the composer, right? Not the
Sorry,
director.
Sergio Leone is the director, Ennio Morricone is the composer. Yeah? I don't remember what I said.
I think so. No, sorry.
I think it's Bruce Springsteen.
Macho's giving us the thumbs up.
Our manager's fact checking us live. It's amazing. For me, I think definitely also a Western, for sure. I actually wrote like a really long, detailed, like song for song, this is what would happen in the movie thing that we never used, I think. But I liked it. I had fun.
I recall some of Ollie's stories, and somehow they've deeply ingrained themselves into my brain. And there's definitely some horses involved in the scene, and I think a cowboy and some cacti, and it's kind of dangerous. It's a bit dangerous. I like that energy.
There's a film with Joseph. Is it Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Is that his name? You know that there's a film with him in it where he's like a metalhead. I can't remember what the film is called, but I just, every time I hear the EP, I kind of imagine him just in his van, just like, just vibing. Yeah, I can't remember what the film is.
That was a crazy relay, that.
If people walk away from your set tonight remembering one feeling, what would you hope it is? Oh no! I'm almost afraid to give you the mic.
Say something. That would hurt. Please don't walk away. Why? Like, why would you walk away?
Standing at the end.
One of us could do it.
I want people to have fun. and enjoy themselves. That's the number one thing that I think we try and say every time before we go on stage. Let's try and have as much fun as we can.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, whatever happens, let's just have fun.
Yeah. Cool. I think those are the main questions I had for you guys. I don't want to keep you too tied up before you get on stage, but are there any final words that you want to leave with your listeners, the listeners, or your fans?
Come to a show. we have a good time. Shows feel pretty dope. We get to meet all of you after the shows. Like, we like to hang, we like to have a beer, we like to meet everyone. So come hang out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
No.
Thank you for listening to our music and supporting it. We're grateful.
We love you.
Okay, then we're all good to go. Thanks, guys.